Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are y'all today? So glad to have you here. It is Monday, March the 23rd. Can you believe it? This year is already third through, and it is 3:45 p.m. We're right on time today. Welcome. If you're watching this as a replay, know you can speed up the video by choosing to go either below if you're on like a computer or up in the corner and change the playback speed to be faster. You do earn a currency, I guess you could say, a electronic currency that is redeemable for a coupon in my shop. Right now, I'm giving away 200 junk bucks, so you can type exclamation point raffle. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase, lowercase, mix of cases. Just have to have all of those in one line together, and you earn junk bucks just by being here. It's just a way for me to give back to y'all. And you can check how many you have by typing exclamation point bucks. When you get to 2,000, you can type exclamation point award and get a $10 off coupon. You also earn junk bucks by playing the in-chat game. You'll see it come up every once in a while. Hop in, have some fun. Who knows how much you'll win? You can also earn junk bucks if you make a donation as well. When you make a donation, your donation helps me keep the lights on, so to speak, and to buy paper and supplies in order to continue to show you all some cool and fun techniques and hopefully inspire you to create. You also, for getting those donations, get a digital downloads in my shop as well as a 5% discount on items from my shop. To redeem that, make sure that you go over to my website after you make a donation after this stream and you have created a user account. That way, when you go to the shop and you log in, go to digital, sort by price, you can see all of the freebies. And then, of course, whenever you purchase something, you automatically get that discount. But you have to let me know, hey, I donated on YouTube. I've created a user account by using the contact me form. And then I can get you added to the YouTube donator membership on my website. Let's see. If you have any questions, put them in all caps. I'm here to help you with that. But if I don't see it, Robin will probably remind me or say it again. If it has something to do with your shop or something, make sure that you go over to my website and leave me a message there. I try to get to those once a week or so. Let's see. Let's keep the chat upbeat and friendly and helpful. Robin is my official note taker. She takes the notes of who won, and so I can get the prizes sent out. I have sent out almost all the prizes. Sherry, I think I'm waiting on rubber stamps for you. I'm waiting on address from another lady, and then Sally, who is local, we're waiting for the coronavirus to subside so we can get together and have coffee or something. What else? I think that's it. Are we here? Everybody's here. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Donna, Giovanna, Lori, Janice, Bonnie, Tisei. Hey, welcome. So glad to have you here. Michelle, Sherry. If I missed somebody, please forgive me. I kind of said hi in the chat before we got started, and then I got sidetracked. I almost forgot to turn Junkie Joe on. I was waiting on him to load. Today, I'm going to be working with the Youthful Yellow. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you so much. I'm looking for $35 for one journal, and then I'm looking for $70 for two journals. I'll show y'all my my nails. Let's see if I go zoom. You can kind of see these are my nails. You see that? I got them done. The last day that my nail salon was open, they closed and will be closed for 2 weeks, I think it is. And I was able to go in before they closed down and get my nails done. I begged my husband, could I have enough money to get my nails done? He said, okay, you can. Hey, Sue! How are you, Sue? I'm so glad to have you here. Yay! Not there, Julie. We're over here. So this will be the covers of the journal. This is what I chose to put on the inside because I love these little sunflowers. If y'all didn't know, the Youthful Yellow kit, I hand drew and painted the sunflowers and the leaves. I doodled these designs that Norella used in the background. They are stencil designs of mine. And then we made the whole kit by she adding in her digital graphics as well as my what do I want to call this, my gel prints and whatnot. So it's been kind of fun. All right, go ahead and join the raffle. Thank you. You like my nails? You want this digital, Bonnie? It's a pretty digital. So here's what I've got. We're going to start making some pages for this journal. What I'm going to do is make 7 different pages. 2 of them will be real similar because it's going to be a mop-up page, and I made 2 of them at the same time, so that's why they're going to be really similar. But I'm going to start with this. This is just a sheet of music. I've gone ahead and trimmed this to be 8.5 tall by 11 inches wide. Up front makes that a lot easier, so I don't have to mess with it too much. And then I've got a few elements that I've selected here. So let me find... This is a sleeve from Starbucks. It looks like this at first, and you open it up, and then it goes around your coffee sleeve. Well, I always save them whenever I got a coffee at Starbucks, which I haven't in a while now because I can't go over there and spend a half an hour waiting in line to get something. So I went ahead and took one of these and cut it in half. So I got that piece. I made a whole bunch of journals last year that were yellow and black with flowers, and on the inside I put some of the Youthful Yellow kit because I have the digital downloads for it, and these were scraps that were left over. So I'm just going to take this piece and cut it because it's just a scrap. So if you don't have the Youthful Yellow, maybe you have some ribbon that is left over from a project, or scraps of scrapbook paper, or even cardstock. I'm going around the edges with some distressed ink. I replaced my little foam pad. I have to do every few months because I do a lot of distressing. You know, if you think about it, I'm making at least 2, sometimes 3 or 4 journals a week, and it goes through a lot of those little pads when I do that. All right, so I'm just going to line that up right in the center. So it gives it a little decoration, if you will. And then I have from the kit this little ticket. And we're going to put that ticket right here in the middle. I just think that would be kind of cute to put right there in the middle. So I'm just going to glue down using Aleene's tacky glue. I put a little bit of water in my glue bottle and shake it really well, and that helps it flow just a little bit better, just watering it down just a little bit. All right, so here's what I've done. I've just layered those pieces together. So there's some junk. You can consider this music page junk, if you will. And we're going to glue that down here on this front page. So we get a little bit of contrast by using the browns and the antique paper. No, the music that I'm using is actual vintage music, but you can use the Calico Collage ones. Do I have one laying here? Sometimes I have them laying here, but I don't think I do right now. No, I don't have one laying here, but she has a whole set. Thank you, Cynthia, for your donation. She has a whole set of music, and right now, I believe Norella still has a special on her website, not her Etsy, at calicocollage.com. If you order $50 or more of items from her shop, you get them for half off. So she's got an amazing deal through her website. Okay, so I've glued that down. I was going to look at something over here, and I forgot what it was. Oh, well. I was going to show you the sheet music. This was given to me. So this is Kalau Sonatas. It's an old, really old book of music, and I've just been tearing the pages out of there. And this is from Luann, sent it to me. So I'm trying to use some of what I already have. In the Youthful Yellow kit, you get some cardstock. I think you get one or two pieces. Maybe two. I'm not sure. Pieces of cardstock. And then I went ahead and used the Beeline Designs rubber stamps. This is the large butterfly. And I've colored it with some Tattered Angels, used different colors. And I stamped it with some archival ink. And then with Beeline Designs, once you own the rubber stamps, you can take those images and scan them into your computer so you can print them again. And it's so much faster for me, if I especially know I might use them again, I will stamp a whole sheet of butterflies and flowers, and then I can scan them in and use them for multiple projects, and I could cut them out and fussy cut them out. So that's what I did. I went ahead and stamped a whole bunch of Beeline Designs images so that I could use them over and over. Yes, the physical kit. I have the physical Youthful Yellow. We call the Creative Rainbow Kit. I also have the add-on of the what we call a large journal kit. I have some mini journal kits as well. And then I have it as a digital download. This is going to go right there. Okay. On this side, in the kit comes a belly band with some little butterflies on it. I've gone ahead and put some distress ink on it. I'm going to glue that here on the back side. Yeah, and aren't they pretty in the music book? It's fun, isn't it? Uh-oh. Junkie Joe's not making Eric happy. All right, so I'm going to put that right here. The sheet music had notes written on the music, and there's some dirt on a couple of pages, so it's kind of cool. This is also from the kit. This is from the large kit, and that's going to be put right here. It's a nice size card. All right, so then I'm going to open this up, and in here I've got a corner pocket that comes in the kit. This is a real easy page, in my opinion. It really shows you how to use these fussy cut elements. And I'm just going to glue it by putting glue on two sides on the straight edges here and attach it to the corner. Like so. Okay. And then over here, I've got one of these little tear-off notepads. This is a different color, but it's the same thing. And I went ahead and trimmed it just a little bit because I want to put it up here. And then in the kit comes one of these little pocket pieces. And I want to glue that down here. But I wanted this to be a little bit smaller. Oh, you can't see it. Lori, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. So this is going to go up here. And this piece is going to go down here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down this little piece of paper. You know, this is where you could use a junior legal notepad paper, if you've got notebook paper, if you've got just random pieces of paper that maybe have lines, maybe they don't, but you can cover up some of that music and you get that element behind, and then you've got a place to write, and then we've got this pocket here where we're going to put this journal card. Now with this pocket, what I've found that I feel works the best is I want these two side flaps in first and then the bottom flap. That way your card doesn't catch on here. I'm going to go ahead and put glue all the way out here to this edge and kind of fill in. Go out to the edge, fill in, do the same here. Now I want to make sure that I don't get it inside my pocket, so I'm just kind of wiping it back a little bit, and then I'm going to put it right here in this corner and just kind of rub it into place. Thank you, Robin, for reminding everybody. If you like this video, share it with your friends. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. All right, so I've got that down. Okay. In the kit comes these words. It says create. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. I am using both the subscription box and the add-on journal kit for the journals today. I went ahead and printed both of those. You know, I'm just realizing I don't think I have ever made the digital download of the creative box. We call it subscription box, but the creative rainbow box. It's like the subscription box. Thank you, Diane, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is another rubber stamp that I have colored in with Tattered Angels and Fussy Cut Out. It was part of the sheet of flowers and butterflies. And this is going to go right there. And in the box, you get a word search. It's kind of fun. So that's going to go right there. Spell out. All right, so that's really quick how that page came together of just adding these little elements. And I'll show you. Let me move this right here for now. Yeah. And then here's the other one that I made. I'm making 2 journals today. What I do is I will design one page and then make sure I have the supplies for a second page, and I'll just kind of put it together. This is from the kit. This was a scrap that I had left over to help make that belly band long enough. And when I put this belly band down, I made it so if you had another card, you could slip it in the middle here if you want. And then on this side, I used a different corner piece, a different card for the pocket, different word, and then I used a different journal card in this little pocket over here. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Hey, Millie. Welcome. Thank you so much, Julie. I love this kit. I've had a lot of fun using it, and what's sad is it didn't sell very well when it came out because of the timing. There was too many other things going on, so I'm kind of relaunching it, if you will, to show y'all some ideas. So this page is a mop-up page from when I was using the large diamond stencil, and I used the Youthful Yellow color that comes in the kit. So you get a Tattered Angels, you get the supplies to make a journal, you get fussy cut elements, you get a little bag of goodies, which I always forget to use because I don't do the 3D embellishments very much. But I thought I would go ahead and show you using this mop-up page a little pocket idea. So I've got a book page here that I've went ahead and trimmed down and folded it in half just so that I could get started. And I was going to glue it before I started the stream and I forgot. I'm going to glue this together like so. Okay, I'm going to take this edge and fold it back on itself, and I'm going to glue this down. So this is a quick way to make a little pocket that you can put in your journal just using a book page. You could use junk mail. I used this one because it's a dictionary, and I liked how the paper is kind of vintage colored. You like the diamond mop-up? Yay! All right, so I'm going to take this area down here, and I'm going to fold it up it's probably about an inch, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I'll do it an inch. And then crease that. Then I'm going to take some Distress ink and go around the edges. Oh, thank you, Donna, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I've gone around the edges, and guess what, y'all? You've been asking for it. Do you want to see this sewing cam? Oh, yeah, the Bella Rose. Yeah, that would be too. We're going to go to the sewing machine. So let me switch my camera view here. Move out of the way. All right, let's go over here to the sewing machine. Sewing cam! All right. I may need to adjust this. I think that'll be pretty good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew across here. This is the, whoopsie. This is the pocket that I'm making. That's kind of a double pocket. I'm going to use a zigzag stitch. I'm using a regular needle, regular black thread, I think I have enough. We'll see. I may have to change it out. And I'm just going to sew right across here. Now you want to make sure that your glue is dry. I didn't put a lot of glue on the edges because I knew I was going to sew. If your glue is still wet, it'll gum up and it'll also cause the paper to tear. I don't backstitch. I don't see the point because it's just paper. It's not like sewing a garment. Now what I'm going to do is start here on the bottom, sew this close, go up the side and across, and then down the other side. When I get to the corner, I leave the needle down, but over on the other side, if I'm going to go that direction, and I'll just rotate it with the needle down, and that'll keep me going in a straight line across the top. All right, then we're going to come down the next side. And then we'll cut that. So now I've got this little piece that I've sewn all the way around. Like it? You love saying that alert. Sewing Cam. Thanks to Giovanna for making this little lamb. She gave it to me as a Christmas ornament for my little tree behind me. And we've been using it whenever we do sewing. All right, so I've got this little piece here that we just made. I'm not going to alter the color. You could paint it. You could use a gel print. You could scrape paint over the top of it. But I just like that it's a kind of that vintage color on here. And I'm going to glue it down where there is a pocket here and a pocket here. So just on this edge, like so. This is one of those pockets that if you made a whole bunch of generic pieces like this, you could just have a stack of them, and then you'll just be able to grab them and put them in your journal. You like it a lot. Thanks for stopping in, Angela. Hey, welcome. Hey, Sally. Oh, gotcha. All right, so we got that there. And I've got one of the domino images that comes in the kit that Norella made. I'm just going to put that right up there. Oh, wait. Before I do that, though, I just remembered I couldn't see it on my sample. I got my sample over here. I've got some yellow washi tape. I was noticing on the other one that it had kind of a area that didn't get any tattered angels on it. So I'm just going to lay some washi tape down. This is helping me use it up. And remember, when you're doing washi tape, don't pull it super tight as you're laying it down. You just want to give it enough tension that it's not all loosey-goosey and getting wrinkles in it. But you don't want it super tight because it'll make your paper curl. I think I went ahead and did both sides, yeah. So I'm just going to flip it over and do the other side as well. And if you don't get it straight, don't worry. Sometimes I don't get it straight. I'll just kind of let it go, where it falls. All right. So we've got this across here. Put this back up here so I can see it, so I can use it later. Now, where'd the domino image go? Here it is. So the domino image is going to go right there. I'm going to glue that down. And put that right there. Okay, got that side. All right, so I'm going to flip this over to this side. And I've got this little flower that's kind of pretty. I think I'm going to do that across the corner. I probably should have done it on the other side, but you know, hindsight's 20/20. All right, so I'm just putting a little bit of glue here and across the bottom to help hold my journal card in place. And then I've got a little circle that she made. Thank you so much, Diane. Thank you so much. Oh, cool, Rhonda. Well, have fun. Congratulations for your new cell phone. Okay. I'm going to make a journal card to go in here, but we're going to do that in just a moment. I'm going to flip this open. This is, I can't remember if this is Passionate, I think is the name of it. One's called Composed, and I think this one's called Compassionate, because it's supposed to be a passion flower, and I just painted it yellow. I'm going to put those right here down at the bottom. If you wanted, you could add more stenciling on here. I like that the yellow kind of bleeds through a little bit. Okay, put that right there. Up here at the top, I've got the journal word from the journal quartet. There's 4 different journal stamps. So I'm going to use that and stamp right here and right there. All right, so I've got a couple of blank cards here. Did I just forget something? Oh, there it is. I need to put this word phrase right here. So it says BU. I'm going to glue that down here. Like so. And I've got a journal card that's printed that's going to go here, but I want a card that goes there, and I need a card that goes there. So I've got these 2 little cards that you get in the kit. You get something like this in the kit anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to stencil those. So I want to make sure I've got a good piece of paper in here. So I'm just laying a piece of paper. This is just a box that I picked up that had perfume in it, I think. I think it says, yeah, Dolce & Gabbana. I don't know if it was even my box or if it was my husband's box. I don't know where it came from. So, you know, I just kind of do whatever with it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place one of these cards down on one side and another card on this side. Then I'm using the stencil that comes with the Youthful Yellow kit. I'm going to lay that down here. And then I've got from, I didn't realize, this is the So Artsy Tattered Angels. It's kind of a teal color. You could also use Curious. You could use turquoise. Pretty much those shades of blue will go really well with this kit. And I wanted to add a little bit more blue with this yellow to kind of give you your eye a break from seeing yellow, 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 yellow. You get to see some more blues. So I'm just shaking it up really well. And I'm going to spray that on top. And I'm trying to make sure I remember. Okay, I'm doing this. I have to look at my, okay, yeah. And this is my mop-up, which is some linen paper. I'm going to turn that, yeah. The linen paper that I printed some lines on. It's a pale green linen paper, and I got this paper for $3 a ream many years ago. And I may even got it for less than that, but it seems like he told me $3, and I think because I bought all of it, he gave me a deeper discount. So I'm just going to go ahead and mop that up. And we're going to get a little bit of a pattern over those lines. Isn't that kind of fun? So I'm going to just set this aside for a moment. We'll come back to it. Then I'm going to lift the stencil. Set that aside. And then here's my 2 journal cards that I just made. We'll dry those. And then I also ended up making another page with the voids there. So I'm going to set those aside. Move the box. Now we've got these 2. I'm going to hit it with my heat tool really fast. Just kind of dry it. How is everybody? Y'all doing good? Yellow is the color of hope. Well, thank you, Kim. It is a beautiful. Thank you so much for saying that. Beautiful kit. I have a bunch of stamps, don't I, Rhonda? There's over 300. Thank you so much, Valerie. It is a cheerful kit, isn't it? It's fun. Thank you, Julie. Passionate. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh, thank you, Raven. How are you, lady? I hope you are well. All right, so I'm going to take some Distress inks and go around the edges really fast. I like doing this because it's a great way if you've got some scraps of paper left over, especially if they're white or ivory, that you can add a little pattern to And then you can journal upon those. Okay, I don't think I put... Okay, I did. Where is it? Where's my tray? I've got a little tray here that... Ah! Come on. If I can get a hold of it. Some little butterflies. So we're going to take one and put it right here. So I'm going to glue that down. Can't wait to plant some things, yeah. Oh, wow. So they told Sally, they told you that they're closing the school, so she has to go ahead and come home? Wow. This has been crazy. It's just insane. You're shopping, Rhonda says. Making faux handmade paper. Really, Raven? Well, you'll have to share how you're doing that. By the way, if y'all have a YouTube channel, please say so in the chat. You can just say, hey, I have a channel, and then y'all can follow each other. If you click on the 3 little dots next to their name in the chat, then you can go follow them, okay? All right, so here's 2 cards I made. Let's get the journal back out. Journal page. So this is going to go right here. Doesn't that look cool behind there? And then this one's going to go here. So we get a little bit of contrast by layering them up like that. All going online. Gotcha. Oh, pansies are good. Oh, thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to try this. I made some hot chocolate. I microwaved the milk, but it was boiling when I poured it into my cup, so I had to add some ice cubes. Yeah, I don't think it's going to end in 2 weeks either. It's just getting started here. TC has a channel. All right, I'm going to close this up. You like that? Just kind of fun and easy using the little elements on there. And then here is my... Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I've got this little scrap that I had left over, and I've got a punch. So I'm going to take this and punch 1 and 2. We'll have to set that aside. Who knows? I may use it somewhere else or I'll throw it away. So I'm going to go over ahead and go around the edges really fast with some Distress ink on both of these. You're like, well, what are you going to do with those, Linda? You've already finished the page. Well, not yet. I'm going to take this and fold it in half. I'll go ahead and add some Distress ink right here on the edge. And then I'm going to do it again. Oh, thank you, Barb, for your donation. Hey, Angelica's here. By the way, Cynthia, Angelica, Robin, Not Junkie Joe, Diane are all admins of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't joined that group, we'd love to have you join. All right, I'm waiting on... We've got this little piece that I folded in half. I'm going to open it back up. I'm going to put some glue in here across both sides because I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to slip it over the edge where it sticks out just a little bit, about 1/4 of an inch, and then fold it over and then smush it into place. Hey, Connie! Hello, Angelica! Has anyone ever done gel printing on black paper? It's been a while, but yes, I have done some gel printing. Alrighty. Let's see, what else? What else have I been doing? I've been trying to get things cleared out in my house. I've got some supplies I'm trying to use up. I'm kind of lining this up by using the other side. But I don't want to get it on the journal card. It's in there. There we go. So if you like tabs on your pages, there's a way to make little tabs. And it kind of just perfect if you use scraps of paper for that. Okay? So here is, and I'm glad I looked at my sample. Here's the other one. So these were different. Of course, the bird is different than the flower. This is different. That is different. Same concept with the journal cards. And then, of course, this side, I use the passionate right there. All right, so that is, look at there. We've done 2 pages already, and it's only 420. Wine and chocolate. Oh, yeah, the metallic should show up really nice on those, Julie. For sure. It'd be really pretty. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else I need to answer. Okay, so we ended up making this page because we made the mop-up, right? So now I'm going to get out all my little supplies here that I saved. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half just because, I don't know, it's what I do. I like to fold them in half just so I know where the center mark is. And I'm going to grab from the Shabby Stitches, one of the Shabby Stitches stamps, and we're going to stamp on here. So I am not going to worry about if it's up or down. Just kind of go over the edge. So even though it's a little bit bigger than the area, and I'm kind of go across here and go across there. And we're going to do the same thing over here. And over here. Like that. And like that. And I'll set this aside. And then this is another one of my flowers that I stamped and fussy cut. Okay. And then we're going to put that right here in the corner. Just for a little design. I need some chocolate. That's why I got hot chocolate, so I could have some chocolate. My husband reminded me that we had the hot chocolate in the cabinet. Although we've been going to the grocery store and the shelves are bare. It's crazy. Okay. And then this is from the kit. And we're going to glue that over here on this side. Now you could make this a tuck spot. I think, yeah, I did. I left that open. So if you had a little something you wanted to stick on there, you could. But doesn't that just make that a cute page? It doesn't have to be overly over the top. You could come in here and add words on there. You could add some washi tape. You know, I didn't do that on the other one, so we'll just do that really fast. If I just take a little bit of washi tape and put some on here, that kind of brightens it up, doesn't it? Adds a little yellow. I'll do that on the other one as well. Sometimes when I'm making the pages, I forget about some of the supplies I have on my desk. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. All right, it's time for the raffle. If you haven't already joined the raffle, please do so. Just type !raffle. I did not spray the backside of this. Normally I do. So I'm just going to kind of take it away from my desk. And I'm just spritzing it a couple of times just so it has glimmer mist on the backside. Okay. And I might even add a little bit more. There. So we've got that. I've got a little piece of hymnal here. Hymnal book. And I'm just going to rip a strip. Rip a strip? That kind of rhymes, huh? Rip a strip. That's a thing, right? All right, and then I'll just go ahead and tear the top and the bottom. How long have you been in quarantine? Well, Oklahoma kind of did a self-quarantine. They closed the schools, and then they suggested that people stay home. I haven't really been going anywhere anyway before the quarantine that much, other than to my husband's shop. And I'll still probably go up there because it's just us. We lock the door and we just do the work we can while we're there. And I've been to the grocery store a couple of times. And then the place where I work out. Oh, thank you, Jeanette, for your donation. Thank you so much. The place where I work out, a lot of people haven't been coming. Although even when they did come, it was a very small crowd. And so today there was 4 of us that came in this morning between 6:15 and 9 o'clock. That was, well, I take that back. 2 more people showed up. Some left. 2 more people showed up. So there was probably 6 people there this morning. And it's a huge place, so we don't have to be right on top of each other. It's a private facility. So I did go there because the people that are going there aren't in the public. They're like me. They That's the only place they're going, is there in the grocery store. All right. Did y'all get into the raffle? I see a few more that got in. But a lot of the places are supposed to be closed through April the 6th. The schools, Sally just said they're going to go online. So I think a lot of the schools are doing online curriculum. They're not even going to reopen. So it's kind of sad because there's so many kids that are senior this year that won't have the whole senior year experience. It's kind of sad. All right, so I've got a little scrap of paper, and when I trimmed the Youthful Yellow journal cards, there's a little strip left over, and I've got Live Each Moment rubber stamp, and I'm going to stamp that somewhat in the middle. I don't care if it's straight or not. Oh, I got a little line around it. I was squiggling too much, because we're going to tear it out, so I'm not real worried about if it's straight on the paper. Just want to make sure I stamp straight up and down and not rock the stamp. Don't rock it! All right, and then I'm just going to take this and tear around the edge. Okay, there's one, and I'm going to do that again. So just another way to decorate your pages. If you want to add some phrases, you could tear out words from magazines or books. Oh, thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you so much. Yeah, it upsets his mother more than it does him. I could see that. I could see that. We just have to go and deal. It's no big deal. If we stay home and don't go around infecting anybody, I think it'll finally go away. It's just going to take a little bit of time to work it through. In Oklahoma City, they closed down when the Thunder was getting ready. They were on the floor. They were getting ready to start the game, and they shut it down because when the players had it. So they were like, okay, we're done. So they just closed everything down. I'm just taking it with stride. It's just a nuisance. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do my part of staying out of the public and not infecting anybody. We've been very creative in our entertainment at night. We're using a lot of Netflix. My husband, when he gets home, we try to figure out what we can watch. Right now we're watching Heart of Dixie, which is old. It's an old show, but we never saw it. It was from the CW, I think it was. So we've been watching that. It's cheesy, but you don't have to think about it. It's just, something fun to watch. Okay, so I've got this piece, and this is a gel print that I made a while back, and I used the large diamond stencil, and I'm just going to layer it like that. You see that? Get that out of the way. Okay. Oh, Ken Zumba videos. Oh, how fun, Lori. How fun to do Kid Zumba. I was telling the trainer where I go that a song came on. I was like, oh, we did this to water Zumba. I hope that the summer comes, we'll be able to do that some more. That's right. One day at a time. Yeah, it'll be fun for the summer. Yeah, exactly. Angelica says, I'm not going anywhere. I'm social distancing all the time. I always have avoided crowds of people, so I'm trained for years. Tell Kelly if she's buffering, somebody would type it in the chat in case she didn't hear me, to refresh. Robin says she's been watching the Disney movies and Animal Planet. Fun! Sally says, I need geriatric Zumba. Well, they do have that, Sally. They have it in Yukon, in fact. We're not old enough yet, unless, I can't remember if it's 50 or if it's older than 50, if it's 55. But they have it, of course, not right now, but they do have a geriatric Zumba. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you. You're watching the English game on Netflix about the origins of football, soccer. Oh, cool. It really is good, huh? I'll have to check it out. All right, so what do you think? We just kind of decorate that side. This is what we did on this side. Adding that washi tape's kind of pretty. I could add one more thing. I think I've got time. Did I not do the raffle? Sorry, I forgot. Do the raffle. Squirrel. All right, let's do the raffle. All right, let's pick a winner. The winner of 200 junk bucks is... That's not what I wanted, though. Where is it? There it is. I gotta dig around in here. The winner of 200 junk bucks is... Sarah! Congratulations, Sarah! I will add those to your account. Let me see if I could even find you. Sarah, there you are. Junkin' Baby. Cool! Well, congratulations, Sarah. You have earned 200 junk bucks. That now puts you at 500 junk bucks. I did that really fast. Congratulations, Sarah! All right, so we're going to do a giveaway. Okay, here's what I do. I've got a set of these journal cards that I made during the live stream on Thursday, and it fits in this envelope, so I'm going to make sure I put it in the envelope so it's ready to go. And we're going to draw for that. I'm going to set it right here in a few minutes, so I'm going to reset this. Reset, yes. And we're going to do gel print journal cards and open the giveaway. So y'all can enter the raffle. All right, I'm going to look at my words here. BU, I think that would look good right on top of that. So I'm going to glue those down. So I've got that one. What else do we have? I have another BU, so I can put it on this one over here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those. Yeah, they've already been distressed. Sometimes I have distressed them. Sometimes I have not. They have a white edge on the paper. Maybe I'll put it more so you have a little. There we go. I think that helps. You're using all your newspapers, recycling. I like that. Okay, so what else do I've got? I've got I Choose Joy. That could work. What else do I have here? No Regrets. These are my white words on black. I've got them in inspirational, and then I just have white words on black. There's two different versions of them. You can get them as a digital on the inspirational version. It fell down. Dang it. I got my new nails. I can't get under it. There we go. Add some more glue and start over. Anyhow, I have a digital for the inspirational words, and I think I made a digital for the other, but I can't remember. Or you can get them physical where I print them and fussy cut them with my Cricut or Silhouette. I think it's Silhouette. I'm about due to make some more. I Choose Joy. I like that. I think that helped on there, don't y'all? Adding that with the washi tape. Press it in place. Use the same images. Did the same thing. Just have two different pages here. Okay. All right. That was 3 pages. Whoop, whoop. All right. So here's a page. We already did the mop up on this side. So I'm going to flip this over. And on this side, we're going to do the More Little Daisies stencil. So I'm going to lay this in my spray box. Like so. I'm going to get my next paper that I'm going to use to mop up with ready. And we're going to use the Youthful Yellow. Pardon me. It pops like that, doesn't it, Sally? All right, shaking it up. All right, so now I'm going to just spray this, making sure I've got it centered. I wanted to use different stencils so it wasn't always the same stencil over and over again. All right, so I'm just going to lay this down on top. Mop that up. Like so. All right, I'm going to pull this up. So just added some yellow. And it may be hard for y'all to see, but you can kind of see in some of the areas where the little yellow flowers are popping. Popping! All right, we'll lay this stencil up here for a moment. We'll pull this one out. And let's dry this just a little bit. This stencil's in your cart for payday, Robin. Well, you should have told me. I could have sent one to you. Robin does so much for me. I send her stuff. You like the little cute daisies? Thank you so much, Diane. It's a fun stencil. I got a little heavy-handed when I sprayed on this side, but you can see the pattern. It's hard to see on the camera sometimes. All right. That's somewhat dry. Okay. So I've got these little flags. Oh, wait. I'm going to do this. I'm going to fold my page. Okay. So these come in the kit. So I'm just going to glue those down on the edges here. You're excited? You never thought of using a stencil to do that, Donna? Well, see, you can. You can mop up. I like showing this technique because it's a great way to make a pattern onto paper. Okay, so I put those little flags there in the corner. And now I've got a scrap of craft paper. And I've got one of the words here. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and just rip it. Okay. And then I'll rip the end. And then I'm going to come around on this side and then just kind of make it a frame for that. Okay. I'm going to do that again. I've got another word. This one says sunshine. So again, I'm just going to kind of look at this paper. Go right about here. Tear the edge. Self-made about the first female millionaire. Interesting, Lori. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. All right, and then we'll do this. Giovanna, you got 90 junk bucks. Good job. All right, so we've got those two pieces. So don't lose the word. Get rid of the scraps. Use some distress inks and go around the craft piece. So this will be good if you have some really thin chipboard pieces. You've got some junk mail. This is maybe a envelope that came in the mail, something like that. So I'm just going to glue this piece somewhat in the center of that piece, okay? And then I'm going to take this whole thing and glue that right here. So if you want, you have a place that you can tuck under here if you want, but it also decorates the page. Fun, huh? You want postcards from all different countries, Diane? That would be fun. Maybe that's what we should do in the FJJP, is do a postcard swap. You know, postcards that you get from wherever you live. You know, like mine would say Oklahoma on it. And, you know, maybe get 5 or 6 of those and send them out to different people. That'd be kind of fun. You won 200 junk bucks, Julie, last week. I may have already awarded it to you, so you may have gotten it twice. All right, so that's what that side looks like. What do you think? That kind of cute? I'm going to flip that over. You just got the Youthful Yellow kit. I thought I saw an order from you, Marianne. Congratulations. All right, so this is going to go here, and this is going to go there. But wait, I have from the Youthful Yellow kit some of this lace. So I'm just going to cut, a couple of inches worth. Okay, so I got two little pieces here. And what I'm going to do is place it over here. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right on here. Now, if I had been smart, I would have put the lace down first on this side and not decorated the other side, and I could have sewn the lace in place. Okies, make a note to self on Linda's notepad. You like, or even index cards? Yeah, that would be fun too. Yes, a postcard swap. Let's do it. I'll tell you what, I'll talk to Robin how we want to do it. If we want to do I think the easiest way is just to have everybody mail the postcards directly to people. So you get an envelope with the postcard in it, or you could just write on the back of the postcard and ship it. So you have the postcard. That's probably a lot easier than trying to do packages where you put 10 or 20 postcards in a package, ship it to one person, that person sorts them back, sorts them and then ships them back. So I think it would just be easier to just basically use the one-on-one postcard swap. Robin says they're doing an altered index card swap soon. All right, so what do you think? That's a way to put some lace down, is by putting an object over the top of it. And then we've got this decorated. Simple, huh? Here's the other one. I had two butterflies that were facing different directions, but I wanted to split it between the two journals, so that's why I chose to split them up. Okay, we got that one. Another page done. Yeah, write on the back and send some awesome postcard stamps from different places. Yeah, that would be really fun. Draw names in pairs, Donna says. I don't know, Julie, about Australia, but I know in United States, I was told that until the government shuts everything down, the mail will still run. Now, it may take longer, but it will go, okay? Thank you, Cynthia. All right, so now here is the page that we mopped up. It's got the yellow on this side, okay? Now I've got my, was it funky little boxes, Robin? I think that's what I called this. And I've got mustard seed distress oxide. I've got this little blending tool. And I'm going to go in here, add a little pattern. You're not going to see a lot of this pattern really, because I am going to add some more papers on top. But I like the idea of giving a little pattern. So those of you that don't have the tattered angels, you could use the distress oxide, other ink pads that you may have to add a little pattern to your paper. The paper underneath is a Bible page. I have a large family Bible that I picked up a while back. I get some of them at thrift stores, and here in Oklahoma we have what's called the Friends of the Metropolitan Library System, and they have a book sale every year. And I was able to pick up a few books and Bibles, dictionaries and whatnot for a really low price. So I've just gone ahead and added that. Now to clean my stencil, you can take a paper towel, a wet wipe, a damp towel and rub it. You could take it to the sink and rub it. I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm just going to set it aside. Okay? All right. All right, go ahead and refresh. And it could be that it's the internet worldwide. Oh yeah, Robin already answered my question. Already sent it. Okay. So now I'm getting all my little pieces here. All right, so I've got some of those little tear-off notepads again. So here's what I do. We're going to get out my spray box again. I'm going to lay a scrap of paper in here. This live's going to go faster than you think. Robin had a hiccup. Okay. Hiccup. All right, so again, I'm going to do the same concept that I did before. I'm going to lay the scraps of these little notepad papers down in here. And then I'm going to use the big circles and little circles stencil. And I'm going to use the blue. So I'm trying to keep the colors pretty consistent throughout. Because Giovanna, you are special. And Junkie Joe loves you. Alright, so I'm going to spray this. Again, this is the color So Artsy. So you could use a teal. You could use Curious. Now I'm going to take this and lay it on top of the stencil. Lay this one on top of the stencil. I'm going to grab another sheet of paper and I'm going to lay that on top of all of this. And here's what I love about this look. I'm going to go ahead and spray this side. So it kind of brings the color on both sides. And then look how we now have this side that has a void and the pattern around there. So you make your own custom paper, y'all. And then this is mopping up. Okay, got another one. We're going to take the stencil off. Now we have this one that we sprayed through, the stencil, and this one. We have this page. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Flip it! We call him Flipper! Flipper! I don't remember the rest of the song. Alright. Go. There we go. You love that stencil? Thank you, Christy. This is called Big Circles and Little Circles. Big and little circles. Alright, so I've got these guys, and I'm going to go ahead and hit them with my heat tool real fast. You like that one, Donna? Thank you! I want these papers dry because we're going to have... Oh, here's the warning. Hey, thank you, Donna! We've got Sewing Kim coming up. Coming up. I'm warning you. Faster than lightning. Oh, yeah. You're special, Giovanna. They call him Flipper. Flipper. Faster than lightning. Oh, you put all your gel print and painty papers on scrapbook paper in a box together, and now you know you have a bunch, right? Thank you, Rhonda. Let that dry. Oh, in, not on. Okay, gotcha. I figured you were saying in. Alrighty. Next, we've got this paper here. I'm going to cover up the holes. This is how the Bible was bound. So I'm going to use the same washi tape. So we're showing the washi tape again in this journal. Alright. Sewing cam alert. It's coming up in just a moment. Once I get all these pieces in place. I'm going ahead and putting the washi tape down first. And then I'm going to flip it. And go on the other side. Using it up. Like so. And then I'll go ahead and trim it. Like that. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half. Which way do I want it? Yeah. I'm trying to make it like the other one. Just so it's consistent. Gotta make the sheep call. Natalie, enjoy dinner. Thank you for stopping in. All right, so now here is my mop-up papers, okay? I've got, oh, I forgot to put distress inks on them. So now I'm going to add some distress inks to all these papers. Y'all didn't know, I never owned sheep. We never had sheep on our farm. We talked about it, but did you know that sheep are really dumb? And they will go and stand in the rain and then die from pneumonia. They get lost because they have no clue or sense of direction of where they are. So we never bought any to bring home to have on our farm. But we had dairy goats instead. And dairy goats are a lot of fun because they love to play and jump. They'll, king of the hill, king of the mountain. They like to get up high. And I used to play with them, and so I learned how to sound like a goat. Go, meh! It was a lot of fun. Better eat something, Julie. Isn't it really early for you? Do you have to go to work soon? Like you. You grew up on lamb? Yeah? On a lamb farm? How fun. Or your grandmother did. Oh, alpacas and the wool, of course. Mary had a little lamb. Yep. Well, that's why we're also the lost sheep, because they get lost. So that's why it's referred to in the Bible as well, because they need guidance. God is telling us we need guidance. Okay, so I am gluing down this piece of paper, but I'm not really paying a lot of attention to get to the edges because we're going to go to the sewing machine in a moment. So I'm going to go down here on the bottom, up just a little bit. This is a gel print that I made into a digital download, and I have that available in my shop. So again, I'm just putting a little glue so I can hold it in place. Oh, Giovanna won the FFA again? Oh my goodness. Junkie Joe's in love with her. All right, so here's what I did. I placed it on one side. I'm kind of looking through the paper, and I'm lining it up so that these are stacked right on top of each other. Okay? Does that make sense? If you look at this, they're stacked right on top of each other. One side kind of sticks out just a little bit, so I'll just trim it. The Bible page is just slightly smaller than 8.5 by 11. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Okay, so this you're okay then. It's a Tuesday for you. You just came in time to hear Linda make sheep sounds. Hey, Pilar! All right, so we've got this page. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it back again just so I can visually see. So now I've got these little mop-up papers that we made. We've applied some distress ink, so I'm going to glue these down. And I'm going to put it somewhat in the center of this side. Again, I'm not going all the way to the edge because I know I'm going to sew. And we're going to do this one. Just putting a little glue to hold it in place. And then go over here. Like so. So we're getting the text behind. We've got the stencil pattern back in here. We've got a different stencil pattern here. So now I'm going to just flip it over. And we're going to take these and we're going to line them up by looking through that paper. So you need to be able to kind of see through the paper if you want to do this technique. And I'm going to look at it and kind of line it up. So I'm kind of holding it up so I can see the shadow of the paper and then press that in place so that when you look at them, they're back to back on here. Does that make sense? This is another, I've done this technique before many times. It's just a fun technique to be able to use that junk. So if you got junk mail, you want to use it up, you want to have some writing space, well, try this technique where you just layer paper. I'm trying to make sure I've got it lined up on top of each other. Okay, so now it's time for the sewing cam. We're going to go to the sewing machine, and what we're going to do is we're going to sew around these pieces and get them in place. All right, let's go over here to the machine. I'm going to start down here on the bottom and stitch all the way across until my machine runs out of thread. So if you see, I stitched here, and then if I flip this over, I stitched on the other side because they were lined up. It's pretty close. May not be perfect, but I think it's good enough. So are you happy, Robin? I did sewing today. She was sad last Monday because I didn't do any sewing. All right, so I've done that. So now I'm just going to go over here to these rectangles and sew around those. Y'all entertain yourselves for a moment. It's hard for me to look at the chat and sew. The sewing lamb. So again, I'm just using a regular sewing machine, regular sewing needle, regular thread on a zigzag stitch. Oh, you can see my nail polish a little better too. Have y'all been making things? What kind of things have y'all been making? Tell me what you've been making. What do you think? There we are. Let's come back. All right, so there's this piece sewn together. How's that look? You see how you can use that? You love the color? Thank you, Marianne. Thank you. Need a brighter light, I think, for the sewing cam. I've got one light on there. I don't really have room. I guess if I could show you, if you look here, the way that I've got this set up, I've got a little table here, and then there's the lamp. You can't see it. That's pointing down. I don't really have room for a different kind of setup. Oopsie. Because of the way I've got it in my room right here. So making trifold envelopes and over collaging them. Awesome, Robin. Making mixed media junk journal pages out of newspapers. Nice, Angelica. You're not a yellow girl, but you're sure liking this. Well, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. Yeah, you got to wait for the glue to dry, TC. Thank you, Amanda Dawn, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just wrapped up a journal to mail and forgot to sign. Oh, bummer. You started making journal cards and tags and had about 30 different ones ready to get sewn together, and you can't find. Oh, no, Eric, I hate that. I hate that. It's probably under something. You know, I have a tendency to stack things, and I'll be like, where is it? Why can't I find it? And then I'll start lifting things up one at a time. It's like, oh, there it is. You just posted a video of making paper snippet rolls. Well, cool, Marianne. I bet those are awesome. All right, so let's decorate this guy up. I've got a word phrase that comes in the kit. I'm going to put that right there. I think that'll look cute. So we'll put that right here. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't have it too close to the fold. I think that'll look cute there. I've got a domino image with the little bird. The bird girls. I'm sure you'll find them, Eric. And let's put this one right up here. And then I've got another one that says, "Hello, sunshine." And we'll put that one over here. You found a stencil on your desk today. Well, that's good. I learned about paper layering with acrylic paint, brayer, and gel print, and stenciling and collage. Well, cool, Julie. All right, so then I've got a little fussy cut butterfly that we're going to put down here. It's time of the year for babies on the farm. Oh, well, good luck, Kristen. Well, thanks for stopping in. I just understand that time of year you got to watch them babies. Make sure they're okay. All right, so that's the side. What do you think? You got places to write. You got a little bit of decoration. Yeah, you're not when you're not looking, and also you'll swear a lot. I've been there. I understand. I feel your pain. All right, so here is composed. This is the composed rubber stamp. And this one's going to go right here. Okay. Hey, Christy. How are you, Christy Clover? All right, we're going to put this one right here. I've got another butterfly. We're going to put that one over here. Like so. I think this is 3 daisies. I think that's what that's called. Again, I colored it with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist and fussy cut it out. Applied some Distress inks. And this one's going to go right here. Alright, so there is another journal page made. Have any of you been doing journal pages like this, meaning where you take a page, decorate both sides, and then put your journal together? Or are you putting your journal together and then decorating your pages? Curious. You're welcome, Kristen. Alright, so there's another journal page made. It's time for another drink of hot chocolate. You haven't been bored enough to clean your craft room yet? You know you'll find lots of cool stuff when you do, Lori. Well, you know, I stay home anyway during the day. So, really, the only time that I'm not going somewhere anymore is we would go on the weekends. We would go out, my husband and I. We would go to the mall to walk, or we would go to a casino and play games, go out to dinner, and then kind of just hang out with each other. So we've just been staying home and watching TV together. You like to decorate him? The trio, not trip. Trying to put this method together with the All About Robins kit, Eric. Never made a two-sided page. I put together, then decorate. Okay, TC. I like to decorate my pages before I bind them. I do both ways. Some pages are decorated before I sew the pages in. Some pages are decorated after I sew the pages in. Gotcha. Going to try this method? Put my journal pages in the book, then decorate them, Linda. Okay, Valerie. And that's great. You can do that. That's okay to do that. I just prefer this because the paper is flat. If I want to take it to the sewing machine, I can. If I want a rubber stamp on it, it's easier because you're not dealing with, embellishments and trying to figure out how to get everything in there. So that's why I like to do it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I've got these two pages, okay? So we've done this twice, and I'm going to kind of do part of this technique at the same time here. All right, so this time what I'm going to do is I don't want the shabby stitches going beyond. So I'm going to take the shabby stitches. I've got a scrap of paper that I'm lining up with this edge. And I'm going to line up on this side and stamp. Come down here and stamp. Okay, see how that kind of kept it within the lines? And then I'll go this way. This time I'm going to just center it and let it stick out above and below. Center it, sticking out above and below. See that? And I'll just do the same technique over here on this side. So I'm just going to mask it and stamp. It's easier to do when it's flat. That's what I think anyway. You like to add more sewing to your pages? It's easier, so much easier when they're flat. And I make pages sometimes after I do a live stream. If I'm waiting on Henry to come home, I'll make a few more pages and just have them set aside. I'll show y'all. Let me stamp this and I'll show you my little baggie. Thank you, Carrie Barbara. Welcome. How are you? How you doing down in Australia? Hope you're well. I love seeing all of y'all from around the world. It's so fun. Has anybody been staying up late? That's right. Do it how you want. Do it the way you love. There's no rules. I just like to do it that way because I think it's easier. And I like, because I'm doing all four sides like this, when you put your journal together, you get a variety. As when I would put the journals together and then decorate them, I had a tendency to try to remember, okay, did I decorate that page? Flipping back and forth, trying to be even. I've done that several times. I've got live streams that show you that. And then I started doing it this way, and I like it a lot better. All right. Sewing stitches stamps. You got it. Shabby stitches. Ooh. So this is my little baggie of pages. So I'll play and I'll do some of my gel prints. This was some washi tape. And this was a gel print that I made. And on this side, I used a gold tattered angels and the same stencil, so it kind of carried from both sides. And I have all these pages. There's a printed page. And elements that I've made. These are all mop-up papers that I've started. Like this one is a mop-up paper, but it's a painted page with a mop-up paper. And then I'll just have a whole stack of these. And if I want to have a random journal, I've got all these pages that I can pull from. And I just try to keep them all together. And this was going to be an order for somebody. They wanted me to create a custom planner. And I got it started. And then she changed her mind because her life changed, which I totally understand. And I have saved the pages, but I think what I'm going to do now is take all of these and mix them in with my other pages and make a bunch of journals. Mop-up paper! So I kind of do work on those every once in a while. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've stamped on this one. Let me check the inside here. Okay. That's what I'm missing. I gotta have all my pieces. It's like, where's all my fussy cut pieces? Alright, so we stamped on this side, and we're going to decorate it. So let me get my paper out here. Okay. I've got from the kit, this little fussy cut element. I've got this from the kit, and I've got this piece from the kit. So I'm just going to glue those down. Make it simple. You love dragonflies? They're fun, Lori. I should have got the dragonfly stencil out. I forget to use that one. Glue that down. I like the creative stenciling, you know, having that blank area. Always something to do, for sure. You're never bored. I stay busy. I stay busy. All right, so that's this side. Quick and easy. Okay, poke, poke, nudge, nudge, Robin says, for the raffle. And I'm going to tell you what, I only have one more page to make. You woke up late? Oh, well, I'm glad you stopped in, Carrie. So glad you stopped in. All right, I'm going to flip that over. Y'all enter the raffle. Raffle. All right, so these were scraps of paper that I had left over from when I was making some journal covers. And I thought they would be great to make a pocket on the sides here. So I'm just going to glue here and here. Flip this over. So, yeah. So I'm going to glue here, across there, and down, and here. Now this is another one of those that if you like the stitches look, you could sew on this before you glue it down. You could have sewn it down. You're just going to see the stitches on this side if you do. If you like that look, you can do it. You can use the shabby stitches on here. I didn't do that with this one. I'm just going to leave it plain. And I think it's okay to do that. This is cardstock. All right, I'm going to put that over here. Like so. And then I've got, this is the Bella Rose. And I've colored it with some Tattered Angels. And again, this is one that I scanned into my computer. And I'm going to put those down here. Oh, how fun, Lori! That's so fun! You've been trying so hard to sleep in with not much success. Why can't I can't sleep in either. I wake up. That's a fun thing to do, Lori. I love it. I saw somebody post where they took masking tape and wrapped it backwards on your arm so that the sticky was up, and then they were walking in the nature and picking up flowers and leaves and sticking it to the masking tape to make a nature bracelet. I thought that was kind of cool. And I would go even further. I would take that bracelet home, and once you've got all the things stuck to it, you know, cut a slit in it, and then take either some packing tape to tape it down, and maybe make a little tabs, and then you could stitch it back together with some string, and you could wear it. That was the idea I thought of when I saw it. All right, so then I've got that. So now I've got some journal cards that come with the kit. I'm going to put one over there, one over here, and that side is decorated. Simple. But I think I want to add some more word phrases up here because we did it earlier, and why not repeat it? So I'm just going to dig around in my little words. Let's see what we've got here. Life's an adventure. Be empowered. Be brave. No regrets. Let's do those. Alrighty. Did y'all get entered into the Raffle. You like the blue on the other side, Robin? That's what I like about doing this. You know, we can mix it together. It's okay. No regrets. Life's an adventure. I never thought that what I would do for a full-time job was sing to people. But not, you know, quality singing, just random singing. Yes, I saw it, Sandra. Thank you so much. You saw that masking tape tip? You have to try it, Lori. I think that would be fun. Put the masking tape on your arm, stick stuff to it, get back to the house, get some packing tape, and cover the flowers that you and leaves that you picked up, and then you can have a little bracelet. Thank you so much, Janice. Thank you very much. You like that? And then this side. I really like the circles. It's so fun. I like that pattern. And I like to just kind of see it. It's just a hint on this side. Robin says, it's not alive until I sing to you. Yellow and blue is like sun and sky, for sure. Oh, 1.5-year-old granddaughter. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. All right, so put that aside. That's 6 pages we've made. So now we're on this one. All right, this is all the goodies. All right, let me look at, I need this. Open this up. Okay, I had to remember what I did. Gotta remember what I did. What did I do? What did I do? I think like that. Maybe like that. Yeah. And then I've got joyful. I've got a little butterfly. I thought it'd be fun to kind of show you just, you know, all the fussy cut elements. I will be binding the journal really soon, so I'm going to wait on the raffle. What we're going to do is, once I get this page made, we'll do the raffle for the journal cards that I showed, and then we will start the raffle for the journal. And then after I do that, if there's something else you want me to show you, because we're not going to be on here much longer, speak up now, or let's talk about what you want me to do on Thursday. I think next Monday, what I plan to do is grab some supplies and make journal pages. I have some ready-made journals. I have some Jane Austen journals that I found in my stash that I made almost 2 years ago, and that will be the journals that I'll do for the giveaway. And I'm just going to concentrate on making journal pages during the live stream on Monday and probably on Thursday next week. All right. Yeah, get your swaps done. Woo! You like the joyful word? It's a pretty word, isn't it? All right, so I'm going to glue these down. Did we make the goal for one journal today, Robin? I think we did, but I'm not positive. I think I want to put that right there. This one's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to leave a little bit of a space. And then I'm going to glue down the side and the bottom on this one, so it can be a little tuck spot. So whoever gets the journal can add their touch to it. Yeah, make your own words, Julie. You can do that for sure. And that's just doodle. I mean, it's printed, but you could write your own words and doodle around them. Okay, so we're going to be able to give away one journal today. All right, so on this side, I'm going to take Think Positive and put that down here in the corner. Like so. Okay, and then over here, I've got another strip, and then look at this little bird girl. We're going to put her on top of there. So I'm just going to glue this down the middle right here. Okay? And then I'm going to take this and glue here and here. And put that on top. Okay? And then I've got an altered paper clip. I got a tutorial that shows you how I made this. And I've got a couple of tags from the kit. I love how Norella layered my stencil design and my gel print on this tag. So I'm going to take these and slip them over and just add those to the page. I need a journal card for here. So what I've got is I took a piece of craft cardstock and it's 5x7 and I glued down a digital print. We're going to go over to the sewing cam. Oh, the free raffle. It is these cards from last Thursday. These journal cards. I even got an envelope ready to go so I can write somebody's name on it so I can get it ready to mail. All right. So we're going to go over to the sewing machine and we're going to sew around the outside edge. Let's go to the sewing machine. Bah! Sewing cam. Oh yeah, and I can show you those too. All right, thanks you, Rob. Thank you, Robin. I've got some pages. I'll show you those in a moment. All right, let me sew this and then we'll come right back. Lamb cam. You love Jane Austen journals, Janice? Well, then you'll love what we're going to do then. I'm just going to use those as the prizes for next week. And if we didn't get enough for both journals today, the second journal will be carried over for Thursday when we do some mixed media. Can't quite get any more light in there. Alrighty, we're almost done. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so I sewed around that. Let's go back over here. So I've got that piece, and then I have this little fussy cut element that I thought would look kind of cute on the bottom here. So I'm just glue that into place. Like so. Oh. And then this is going to fit right under there, like that. Okay? And then here is the other page that I made. So this one says Sunny Days. Has some fussy cut elements. Different tags here. So we've got these two different tags. And then I use this one on this side. Last page made. And then if y'all didn't know, the next subscription box, which I need to verify that I'm going to be able to get my Tattered Angels, because I don't know if they closed or not. Depends on, because they have a large group of employees that work there. They may have closed because it's not essential. But this is some of the pages. I need to print more of them from the At Sea kit that's coming up. I love the lighthouses. I love the ships. It's a lot of fun. It's a nautical kit. So that's coming up. Yeah, the next month's April, which is available right now in viewing, will be a nautical theme for our stencils in April. I can get... come on. This is my April Artistic Stencil Club. You get a full page of the ship's wheel, you get a full page of the net, and then this is 2 stencil designs on a full page together. I did modify it just a little bit because this space was too small, but it's working great now. What else do I got? I've added, there's that stencil. I've added a bunch of new stencils in my shop. I have almost 100 stencils. This is a new one as well, the Life Preserver stencil. I've got fan blade stencils, or propellers, if you want to call it that. I have the seashell stencil as well as the splashing anchors. We used those in the Mermaid Tails kit just a week ago. Yeah, you wonder if any hairdressers are classed as non-essential. Your hair will suffer, Julie. You may have to get creative. All right, so let me move a few things, and let's start putting this journal together. This out of the way. All right, let's pick the winner of the journal cards, yeah? And then we will put the journal together and pick the winner of the journal today. Those that have donated will be eligible to win the journal. So let's do that first. Let's pick the, you love the nautical? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We knew the true color of some people's hair soon. Well, my next appointment, I think, is in April. I'll have to look at my calendar when my next appointment is. Okay, I gotta go. I forgot how to use my phone. Go here, here. I think it's April. Let's see. I don't see it on my calendar. I hope I didn't mess it up. Because it wasn't the end of this month. I'm kind of concerned that I didn't get it on my calendar. I may have to call her and see. When is my appointment? We'll see. You put your hair up all the time to hide. Wear a hat. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's pick the winner. All right. So the winner of the 2 gel print cards, and I'm going to get a pen so I can write on the envelope. And the winner is Valerie Pruitt. You won. So I'm just going to write Valerie on here. And I know I have your mailing address, I'm pretty sure. So I'll get those mailed off to you. Congratulations, Valerie. All right, so the last raffle that we're going to do here, the following people have donated. So we've got Carrie Barbara, Amanda Dawn, Sherry Deskins. Hey, Sherry. Donna Fellows, Janice Brammer, Jeanette Wild, Barbara Favre, Rhonda Bennett, Raven Patel, Eric, Donna Fellows, Diane Ditzenberg, Lori Marchant, Cynthia Dossett, and Sherry Deskins again. So I'm going to open up the last raffle, and this is for donators only, so only those who have donated. If you want a chance to win the journal, then you just make a donation of any dollar amount. So I'm going to get that done. Donators only. 1 junk. Let's see, youthful. 1 youthful yellow junk journal. Oh, come on, computer. Go to the end space. All right, here we go. Open giveaway. All right, so if you donated, now's the time to get in on the raffle. You're very welcome, Valerie. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fold the covers. This is a linen cardstock that I have printed the pages on. If we get another $29.56, we'll give away 2 journals. Oh, Janice got her coupon code. Congratulations. All right, so I've got those. I've got some little pages here. So I'm just going to look at my pages and determine what do I want to be the center of the journal. I kind of like that. So maybe this one. I know I don't want that one too close to the other one. Got this one. It's kind of fun. Maybe we'll put it somewhere here. We've got this page. So maybe like somewhere in here. Got this blue page. Maybe there. I've got the sheet music page. That might be a good center. Don't you think that would be good for the center? Let's do that one for the center. Make some adjustments here. And I think I'm going to put this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just kind of laying them out. You guys can't really see it that well, but I'm just laying them out. And then I've got these pieces. They're just some little random pieces that I have that I'm going to stick in here somewhere. So maybe one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put this one. Okay, let me put that one right there. And then I've got these printed pages. I went ahead and just printed the same paper, 2 each. So let's see, what do we want for the inside cover? Let's go with this one since it's yellow. So that'll be the first page we see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one right there. And maybe one. Let me back this up. Let's go this over here. Like that. And then maybe this one will go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. All right, I got it laid out. So I'm just going to grab a cover and then grab a page and then start stacking these together. Now, if you're only making one journal, you just kind of look at them and determine which way you want to put them. And I may change this because I think, well, I kind of like the circles next to the circles. I was going to change it, but I think I'll leave it. And then this one. And then this one. And then this is just some stationery that my grandmother-in-law gave to me many, 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 many years ago. And then that one. We'll do this one. Let me flip that. Well, Julie, what I like to do is the covers is I would make those the signature of a bigger journal. So if you've seen some of my other tutorials, I'll show you a journal where I'm talking about this. Is I'll do either the Midori style or I could bind them to the spine of a bigger journal. So let me show you that. Let me get these put together. So you can still do that with these kits. Okay. All right. I understand what you mean. All right, so let me set this down. All right, so here's where'd it go? Here it is. So this would be a wide spine, okay? Mine is a Midori, but you could do the same technique of what I'm going to show you and sew them directly to the cover. Open it up. This is one of the cardstock pieces. This is where I have all those scraps, is because of making this journal cover. So this is one journal right here. So that would be a signature in the journal, but I like doing it this way because I can pull the whole thing out write in it, use it, and then when I'm done, just slip it back into the cover. Thank you, Carrie Barbara. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so very much. And then that's the same. So this will be the subscription box journal cover. And this is what I'm doing today from the large journal kit. That's the journal cover, and that's the journal cover. Does that make sense now? Got that? So yeah, you can have it as a Midori cover if you want. But you can go ahead and sew it directly to the journal cover. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do now. I've got my little tool kit, junk journal tools. I'm going to get those all out. We're going to bind these together. I'll flip through them, and then we'll pick a winner. Getting all this out. Alright. So, first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that all my pages are lined up the way I want them. Oh, thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you so much. Line this up. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. All right. Line that up. I'm going to use my giant paper clip to hold it together so it doesn't shift on me while we poke the holes. Oh, wow, we already need... Wow, y'all are doing really good. Thank you, Christy, for your donation. I didn't even see that. Thank you, Carrie, and Amanda, and Sherry, and Donna, and Janice, and Jeanette, and Barbara, and Rhonda, and Raven, and Eric, and Donna, and Diane, Lori, Cynthia, Sherry, and Lori. Thank you all so much. All right, so I'm going to keep this in a V. I'm going to put my template down in the middle here. In the valley. I'm going to use my Tim Holtz Tonic Studio craft pick. An awl is what you want. A pokey tool. And we're going to poke all the way through, making sure that is in the V. That nestled those papers together. I have a piece of fun foam on my desk just so I don't poke a hole into my desktop. Okay? Remove that. Close the tool. We're going to get 3 times the height of the journal. So I'm just going to grab some. Oh, thank you, Janice, for your donation. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to double it since we're making 2 journals. And we're going to do the pamphlet stitch. All right. So we're going to start in the middle of the journal. Go to the outside. I like to hang on to the tail. Thank you, Barbara, for your donation. Go through the top again. Go through the top. Pull it through. Make sure there's no slack in it. Don't pull it all the way through. Hold that tail. I want this piece up as high as I can get it so I can go back through the center hole without splitting it. Oh, thank you, Barbara, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and then we're going to go this way. And try not to poke yourself like I just did. Hopefully I'm not going to bleed. I have to watch my finger. I don't see any blood. I don't want to bleed all over the journal. Alright, so then I'm going to slip under this piece up here and pull this down. Alright, so those are tight. This is tight. Oh, I am bleeding. Alright, we got to stop. We have a minor emergency here. I gotta clean my hands. I hope I don't got any blood on the journal. Alright, come on, cleaner. I'm using Thieves Cleaner. I use it all the time on my hands. So I'm just going to wipe my hands up clean. I don't have Band-Aids in my craft room. So I'm going to take a paper towel. I'm going to wrap it around my finger. And I have Scotch tape. So I'm just going to find the end. And I'm just going to Scotch tape it. See? I can keep going. So now I'm just going to tie this off. 1, and 2. So don't do as I do. Don't poke your finger. I'll leave the tails kind of long in case whoever gets it wants to add some embellishments, charms, whatever. You have that option. Yeah, close your eyes if you don't like blood. You tied this pamphlet stitch so it ties up on the outside, but you don't like it on the outside. Yeah, I like it on the inside better. Thank you, Barb, for your donation. Oh my goodness. All right, set that aside. Let's go this way. Oh, thank you, Barbara. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I don't know. I haven't seen what Robin has said lately on the dollar amount. Robin, you still with us, lady? All right, that one's there. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. We are $6 short, Angelica says. $6.59. Y'all are doing pretty good. I thought I was going to end up carrying one of these journals over. I think y'all are determined. I'm not going to get to keep it. All right, so we're going to poke down through here. Yay, Jeanette! Good job. Okay. Put this back away. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away so you can find it later. All right. Put my stencil template away. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Barbara doesn't know how to change the dollar amount. I know I'm not supposed to hurt myself. Now you really know. Blood, sweat, and tears go into these journals. It'll be all right. It was just a minor poke. It was just enough to bleed. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, Barbara, you're gonna break the bank. Oh, I've been coffee dyeing, doing coffee-free coffee. Okay, I've been crafting along, doing coffee-free coffee paper dyeing. All right, Jeanette, you're gonna have to explain yourself, young lady. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Carrie Barbara. All right, so I want to make sure. No, put the needle away. Tie it off. Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Okay, so we're giving away 2 journals, y'all. You did it. All right, we'll leave that kind of long. Put these away. Put it away. Put it away. Yeah, charms are pretty on the strings. I agree, Janice. All right. Whew. Okay. It was a marathon. We got it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Barbara. All right, if you donated, make sure you're in it because we're about to flip through these and draw. Okay, gotcha, Jeanette. So she's using alcohol inks, and she's using that to dye the paper like you would with coffee. Thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are a blessing to me. I really appreciate you. Here, let me grab one. I made a bunch of these because I had them for sale in a couple of shops, and those shops closed. Oh, thank you, Pilar. Make sure you enter the raffle. You can't keep up on your calculator? I think we've got it. I've got a couple of these Jane Austen journals. These are smaller. They're a 5x7 size journal that I made. And like I said, I made them because I was selling them in a couple of shops, and the shops closed down, so I brought my journals back home. This was because Norella made this kit originally to be a 5x7 journal, and this was before I had all my stencils. So these are different stencil designs that I don't use anymore because they weren't mine. Little pockets that I put in them. I have tutorials to show it. Oh, thank you, Sue. Thank you. You're welcome. But this is what I'll be giving away on Thursday and next Monday, because I've got 5 of them here. So I'm just kind of flipping through so you can see what they look like. There's not a lot of embellishment in these. I kept them pretty simple so that you can add your own touches to them. And this is when I was using my laser printer as well. Thank you, Sandra. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. All right, so let's flip through the Youthful Yellow journals. Yeah? Y'all ready for that? You ready for this? Let's get ready to rumble. Move those out of the way. Stay. All right, let's go through. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. So again, these should be pretty much similar because we use the same kits. I use the same pages. This kit has the planner pages in it. And here's that first page with the different textures in there. And then you kind of see it repeated again here. I think this is done bleeding. Oh yeah, it didn't even bleed anymore. We're good. Journal card here. Little tag over here. The butterfly with a little bit of lace. The stationery page. Take your craft knife away so you don't hurt yourself. Little pocket here. I like mixing the blue. And then I like using the antique papers in here as well. Oh, thank you, Barbara. You're so sweet. I like the blue. And this large journal card. Did I do a good job matching up with... oh, wait. Let's wait for the dancing sheep to go. Okay. Did I do a pretty good job kind of matching what Norella did? Of course, you know, we are using the same gel prints that she had for some of the background. Take your distress pins. Put that right there. Got this journal card. This is in the center. And this journal card. The Story of Two Young Chicks. That's supposed to be me and Norella. By Henrietta Hatcher. I like it. I think it's pretty cute. I hope y'all like them. Well, I guess so. Y'all made the donations today. Love the dancing sheep. He lost weight to doing all that dancing. Exactly. I got to get my steps in. I'm at 8,000 steps. I got to get... my first goal is to get to 10,000. And then my second goal that I always like to get to is 13,000. So I need 5,000 more steps before I go to bed tonight. I can do it. The journal cards here. And you can write on top of this area. And then you've got this area you could also write on if you want. Or add photos. How many of y'all are journaling about this time that we are in? The coronavirus. The Metropolitan Library in Oklahoma. I've got to share the link. And I will, let me grab that. On Facebook, they are calling for people who journal to submit their journals to them. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Cheryl. Let me find it. Scrolly, 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 scroll. Where is it? Did I go too far? How did I miss it? Oh, here it is. Found it. So they're looking for people to submit. Again, this will be on Facebook, so I'm going to close it back up. But that if y'all want to submit it, they're looking for people to submit. Oh, thank you, Rhonda, so very much. Thank you. Happy, uplifting, fun. Well, remember, I do have these kits available in my shop. You can buy the Youthful Yellow Creative Rainbow Crit. You can also buy the add-on journal kit. You can buy the mini. You can also get it in a digital format. All right, so there was the first journal. I'm going to flip through the second one, which is the same. Yeah, right about the quarantine. Exactly. And what we did. So basically this is the same. There just may be a few differences with the journal cards that I picked. Some of the words, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the first winner. You tell me which one that you want by the cover. If you want the cover with the bird or if you want the cover with the sunflowers. Bird or sunflowers. Okay. And then I will pick the second person. So the bird's got the word search in it. Okay. You've never been so medically informed in your whole life. You're journaling. Cool, Sue. Yeah, share it, Rhonda. Robin. I can't even say talk. Okay. Think positive. This is the journal we need to use right now, isn't it? Think positive. I like it. I love the way the diamond looks. Oh, I just noticed I'm not even looking at my own. It's kind of fun. Okay. These little journal cards with the little chick. Fun, fun, fun. All right. Any questions? Let's do this. Let's do this, Bonnie, Henry would say to me because of a game. Put that up. Y'all ready for this? All right. 2 more minutes for the boss fight. Alrighty, well, let's do the journal giveaway now. I'm going to pick the first winner. Tell me which one you want. Then I'll pick the second winner. And then that second person gets the journal that's left over, okay? I'm going to make sure you do. Are y'all entered? If you donated, get entered. I'm going to look at the giveaway. We have Sherry, Eric, Cynthia, Amanda, Rhonda, Janice, Jeanette, Raven, Carrie, Christy, Barbara, Lori, Sandra, Diane, Pilar, and Sandra. So Sandra enters because she's got 2 different devices. When did I put those lace pieces on the page? Oh, you never saw that? I told y'all you glue it down and then glue the thingy on top. You're probably writing down something. The bird, Lori says. She already wants the bird. She's already picked. Alrighty. So anybody, do we miss anybody else? Got Sherry. Sue, did you get in the giveaway? Sue, you didn't get in. Sue, where are you? I see their donation, but you didn't enter the raffle. I'm waiting on Sue, just quickly. I think she's still here. You were sleeping. Oh, that's just rude, Angelica. She wasn't sleeping on the job. Alrighty. Alrighty. Is anybody else? Everybody get in? Donna's not in the raffle either. Donna, where are you? Donna Fellows. Yes, Sue. Type exclamation point raffle, Sue. Okay. I'm trying to make sure everybody's in there. All right. Those that donated are eligible. We're going to draw the winner. I'm looking for Sue. Did she get in? The chat's moving so fast. And she may not want to win. She may just be, one of those sweet people. Okay, Donna had to leave. Thank you, Robin. All right. Thank you, Sue. You got it. All righty. Yep. Sue's in there. All right. We're going to pick the winner of the first journal, and then we'll pick the second winner. All right. The first winner is Sherry. Sherry Deskins. Well, it's probably good that I haven't shipped your order yet because I don't have your stamps. I need to text Beverly again today. I hope they're okay. I haven't heard from her in a couple of days. I'm worried about her. So which one would you like? Pick a journal, Sherry. And then I'll pick the second winner, and then I gotta go walk and eat some dinner. Ugh. 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 Stretch. It's time to stretch. Time to stretch. Time to stretch. You want the flower one? Okay, she wants the sunflowers. So congratulations, Sherry. Yay. All right, so then the second person that wins gets the bird journal, and that winner is, see, I hope. Let's see. Pilar! Congratulations, Pilar! You won the second journal. Congratulations! Whoop, whoop! Well, there it is. There you have it. We've picked our winners. I made 2 journals today. Hope y'all have fun. I'll be back Thursday. We'll do some mixed media. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to pull some of my gel print papers, my mixed media papers. We're going to make some journal pages so I can get some other journals. Yay! I got it, Sherry. I got it. Yep. So congratulations. Thank you all for being here. If there's some techniques you want me to show on Thursday, definitely let me know. You can do so by leaving a message right this second, or you can do so contacting me through my website or through my Facebook page. And I'll kind of look at those the next couple of days. If you're on Facebook, do definitely make sure that you check out my page. The link is in my description box here. I believe the social will show up here in just a minute with all my connectors that you can do that on as well. And make sure you follow my page and go to my event and like that event. Say you went to the event. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much, everybody. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me and having fun. I hope that this was a highlight of your day, not trying to boast, but just because we're just getting together as friends and enjoying each other's company.